Hey everyone, today I want to talk about why your knees click when they squat. I get this a lot, especially when people come into the gym and they see me. It's, oh Paddy, my knees click when they squat. And then I say, okay, show me how you squat. And they'll come in and it's like, and it's like, it's the thing. It's a funny thing because it's not generally a bad thing. It can be if it's not addressed straight away. So it can be. Generally, it's gas bubbles, ligament damage, general cartilage wear and tear. But the main thing that I find is it's generally not activating the glutes enough. As soon as we activate our glutes, the knees generally don't click at all because it's just we start to activate the right muscles when we click, and you'll see now when I get into it why. First exercise is a stretch. Before we get into the exercises, this is a stretch that I want everyone to do, especially if your knees click. Now, this one is, you're going to grab a towel, you're going to roll it up, lay down on the bench, and what you want to do is, you want to lower your heel towards your bum, press the towel as hard as you can, squeeze. When you're squeezing, it's just really stretching the kneecap. Squeeze as hard as you can, pulse, do about 5 to 6 pulses. Stretch, and then release, come back out, change sides, lay down, ankles to bum, stretch all the ligaments in your knee. Now, for some people, this might hurt or it might not. Even if it does, keep stretching because you really want to stretch out all the ligaments and the tendons through the knees to help when you get up and squat. So you want to squeeze, pretty much hold for 10 to 15 seconds and release. Number one exercise, if your knees click when you squat, is called a Spanish squat. What do I mean by that? Grab a band that you have anywhere, find the pole, and what you want to do is you want to wrap the band sort of knee height, and then the hard part is getting both legs in and around the band. Then what you want to do is like so. We made it. Put the band behind the knees. Take a step back. You want to feel the resistance pushing you forward. You want to grab onto the pole, feel the resistance, and squat as you're going down. Now, the reason for this is, again, like the towel, it's to stretch and to really fire and wire the muscles in and around your knees. You want to squat. With the band also, what the band does, it triggers your glutes to come on when you squat. And the more you do this, chances are your knees won't click when they squat. Number two, second exercise for if your knees click when you squat is a simple hip bridge, but a hip bridge that's not on the ground, it's off the ground, but also with the band around the knees. So as you can see, the theme of today, everything is obviously supporting around the knees. Get the support around the knee caps, the knee joints, and all the ligaments around the knees. How does this look? Put your band in just on top of the knees. You're going to find a bench. Lay forward. Have your upper back on the bench. Legs apart, knees apart. You're going to push your hips to the ceiling. Squeeze as hard as you can. Come back to the middle. And then down to the ground. So you want to do a full movement. Up, squeeze, rotate, in, down. The reason for that is you want to really fire and wire your glutes. That's going to help to support the knees so your knees eventually don't click again. Up, squeeze, spread, breathe, in, and back down again. Okay, so those were my top exercises if your knees click when you squat. If you do those exercises well and properly, chances are your knees won't click again. So if you love that video, please hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and share the love.